Today, I have an exclusive preview of a Spirit Halloween 2025 animatronic. Let's take a look. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and welcome to a super exciting video because today we will be taking a look at our very first Spirit Halloween 2025 animatronic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is definitely earlier in the year than expected to be getting animatronic reveals like this for Spirit 2025, and I will say that most of the information we have today is actually leaked information that is not meant to be out yet, and you know, I don't normally do leak videos, but this one is such a big deal, and when I say a big deal, I really mean a big deal, because the animatronic that we'll be taking a look at today is brand new for this season and is incredibly large. It's no secret that over the last couple years, giant animatronics have been a trend in the retail Halloween market, and it seems like Spirit is finally getting into the game because this season, Spirit will be releasing an 18-foot animatronic. Before we jump into this leaked information for this brand new prop, I do want to say to stay tuned until the end of the video because I have a huge surprise for all of you that you're not going to want to miss. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, our very first animatronic of Spirit Halloween 2025, and we are getting an 18-foot version of Crouchy that is officially called Mega Crouchy. Now, this is really exciting because obviously back in 2022, we got Young Crouchy, which was a smaller version of the original Crouchy animatronic, and now, like I just said, there's been a huge trend of giant props in the market, and it seems like Spirit is trying to tap into that because after we got Young Crouchy in 2022, this year for 2025, we're getting Mega Crouchy. Mega Crouchy will be standing at 18 feet tall, and in this leaked stock photo, we actually get a great look at how this guy will look in front of a house, and he is absolutely massive. You can also see in the stock image here that he will have some nice support poles on the side of his legs and also on the back there, which is very much expected for an animatronic of this size. Now, I did hear from a personal source over at Spirit Corporate that unfortunately, the Mega Crouchy prop is not outdoor rated by any means. Even though he is 18 feet tall, he is not meant to go outside, so I'm not exactly sure what you're meant to do with something like this. I guess if you have a big house, then you can totally use him, but he is not outdoor rated, so do not try to put him outside because he will immediately break in the rain. We did also get this leaked image of a size chart for the Mega Crouchy prop, and again, just take a look at how large this piece is. It's pretty impressive. It was also leaked that the Mega Crouchy prop will be coming with giant step pads sold separately, and you can only activate him with those giant step pads. So basically, they are normal step pads, but giant on a bigger scale, and the Mega Crouchy prop only has a plug-in for step pads of that size, which is a little bit weird if I'm not gonna lie. I don't fully understand that, why I can't just plug in a regular step pad, but giant step pads will be coming for this season. And also, we did get a leaked image of the box for this prop. It seems to be like a prototype box, and you can see that this photo actually was taken in Egg Harbor Township at the Spirit headquarters, and you can see that the box was just in the parking lot next to a Chico and Son sign, which apparently sells subs and pizza. So I'm not exactly sure what that's all about, and maybe if Chico and Sons is in some way connected to this Mega Crouchy prop, perhaps they're the one manufacturing it. I'm not exactly sure, but that is in the image here, and the box is huge. Just take a look at how big it is compared to one of the cars of one of the employees at the corporate office, maybe even an employee at Chico and Sons that is taking the Mega Crouchy to their house for some sampling or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but the box looks really big. Another piece of information that I did get from my corporate source is that this prop will actually use full light bulbs within the eyes, and they are sold separately. They will not come with the prop, but they are recommended to be made by General Electric, so you can just go to your local Lowe's or Home Depot and pick up some GE light bulbs that will then screw into the eyes of the Mega Crouchy prop. Again, a little bit weird that it doesn't just come with the prop. I don't really understand why they're doing that, and I have to go and buy these GE light bulbs separately, but if you want Mega Crouchy and you want his eyes to light up, you're gonna have to go and get those light bulbs. So we've gotten to the end of the video, and I did tease a little bit of a surprise at the end here, so let's jump to that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my big surprise of the video, because as you can tell right next to me, Spirit actually sent me the Mega Crouchy animatronic early so that I could make this video and preview him and take a look at this animatronic. He is absolutely gargantuan. He is 18 feet tall, and just take a look at his proportions. Right next to me here, he is super big, but unfortunately Spirit, it seems like, did forget to send me one of the giant step pads, which he works exclusively on. There's no other way to activate him, so it looks like I won't be able to get a demo of him. And then also, like I mentioned, he is not outdoor rated whatsoever. He cannot be left outside, so I think I am going to have to pack him up and put him back in his giant storage box. But that being said, I think I am actually going to sell this guy because I have no use for him. So if you want this guy, he is the original prototype of Mega Crouchy. I think I'll be selling him for around $800 to $900 over on eBay, so stay tuned for that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it, my exclusive preview of the Spirit Halloween 2025 Mega Crouchy animatronic, standing at 18 feet tall. I am super excited for this item, and I'm also very hyped to be picking up some giant step pads later on this season, because like I said, Spirit did forget to send me one, but no worries, I will be buying it. Even though I think I'm going to be selling my Mega Crouchy, I'll just buy the Mega step pad just to add that to my collection. But very excited for this piece, and stay tuned for his official release in Halloween 2025. But I guess, remember, as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more Spirit Halloween 2025 videos. Goodbye.